Hi everyone, welcome to Your Library at Home. My name is Elda. I work in the Public Relations and Development Department at Gilboarden Library. I'm part of the Creative Services team. Some of you may recognize me from being out on the library floor, maybe putting up a display or perhaps hanging a astronaut from the ceiling in Center Rotunda or helping assemble a very large dinosaur. I'm so excited today to show you guys how to do Zentangle. Zentangle are little miniature works of art that look something like this that you guys are going to create. These little tiles are called tangles. Tangles are super easy to learn how to do. They're fun, they're relaxing. All they really require is, like I said, pen, pencil, and paper. What's really fun is after you recreate all these little tiles, you can then put them together. It's hard to show you guys with just two hands, but you can create these little mosaics out of all your tiles. Remember, as we go through this, there are no mistakes. If you're unsure of a line, which I was right here, you can actually just transform it into part of your design or maybe a new tangle. So let's get started. I had a lot of fun preparing everything for this little project we're gonna do together. First thing I'm gonna recommend for everybody is to grab your iPad, laptop, phone, go to Hoopla and download yourself a Zentangle book. So if you really find that you like this, you will not be at a lack of material right now to inspire you. I actually also was lucky enough to get a One Zentangle a Day book from Gilboarden Gale Sales, and that has actually been a great source of inspiration for me. So let's get started. So for supplies, you will actually need good old pencil, a Sharpie. I'm using the extra fine point Sharpies. They do actually recommend that you use a micron pen. It's not necessary. Let's just use what we have at home. Even if you have a skinny Bic pen, any kind of pen basically will work just to get us started right now. You're gonna need some cardstock or regular paper. Most of you probably have one of these at home. I know I've gone through several helping my kids cut their paper for science fair projects or whatnot. Regular old paper cutter, scissors, and a ruler. All right, guys, let's get started by cutting out our squares. First thing you're gonna wanna do is cut out your 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch squares. Like this. Okay, I didn't quite cut close enough to the edge. 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch squares. You can do it with your scissors, like I said. You can do it on your little paper cutters. You can measure it out. It doesn't actually have to be perfect, but it does have to be a square. It'll be not so much fun if it's not a square. But what you'll notice when you're done is this extra piece of your paper, you can actually get 2 4-inch squares out of it. You'll have to trim this one a little bit because I think it's actually 4 1/4, but trim those up and then you will have from one sheet a couple 4-inch squares that are also actually very useful to use. So today we are going to learn some basic patterns, and then in the end we're going to make one of these little Zentangle squares, which actually is the first project in the first book on Hoopla. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to make a tipple pattern, which is basically just a bunch of little circles. So that's the first one we're gonna do. Second pattern we're gonna do is print temps, bunch of swirlies. Love those. That was a lot of fun. We're going to work on finery. And then last, Knight's Bridge. And after you've practiced several of those, then you can move on to making one of these. So thanks everybody for joining in with me today in doing this little activity. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. If you wouldn't mind, please feel free. Take a little picture of your little tiles you created and upload them in the comment section. Let's see what everybody's been up to. Guys, if you have a class or a program or something that maybe you're interested in, also feel free, comment. We are really interested to hear what you guys are looking for. All right, thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye.